The 3 new songs from the 100 gig drop that were first released on the Plot Twist Instagram account but got an official release this weekend have some interesting responses to Kendrick's disses that shed a lot of light on the approach that Drake is going to take moving on from this beef months later. Before we get into the rest of the breakdown, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Raycon for sponsoring this video. I just graduated, but the thing I probably missed the most about back to school shopping is starting the year off right with some new tech, especially just picking out the things you're going to be using every day. So this fall, I'm excited to be tapping into Raycon's best-selling everyday earbuds. I picked them up in black with this concrete carrying case. I'm always forgetting to charge my things overnight, so it's really clutch to have the quick charge on these. You can get an hour and a half of use off 10 minutes of charging. They're sweat resistant, so they're perfect for the gym. And I've been using these for music and podcasts, so it's really nice to be able to switch between the different sound profiles really easily. All the controls are right on the earbud itself. My favorite part about wearing these in New York is definitely the noise cancellation. It blocks out noise really well when I'm on the train, and it's just hard to find earbuds with noise cancellation this good at this affordable of a cost. They fit really comfortable in your ear. All you have to do is push them in and turn them. And then if you get them and you're not convinced, Raycon offers a 30-day return guarantee. So if you need a pair of earbuds before you go back to school this fall, click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/pearlfountain to get 20 to 40% off your Raycon purchase. Thanks so much again to Raycon for being the first ever sponsor on this channel. It's really nice to have my first sponsor be a product that I'm actually using every day and could recommend to you guys. And with that being said, let's get back to the breakdown. The Afrobeat song Blue Green Red has a diss at Mustard, taunting Mustard for having his latest album flop by name-dropping his label 10 Summers. But the song is also a way of responding to Meet the Grams without bringing up Kendrick again, and possibly also accepting some responsibility for some of the claims that were made about his character. That diss was structured as letters to different members of Drake's family, with the second directed to his mother and father, half blaming and half warning them about the son that they raised, from his gambling and drinking problems to more serious accusations of abuse by him and OVO.
Dear Sandra, your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them.
Drake builds off this idea in the first verse of the song, telling the world to write a new letter to his mother.
Please write my mother and tell her.
Admitting to falling back into his old drinking habits,
Now I'm back drinking again.
and leaving the city for peace of mind.
I got away from the city.
Both rare admissions that the beef took a toll on him and forced him to regroup far away from it all.
I'm on the outskirts of town.
After the beef, Drake was spotted at his Texas ranch with his father and son doing exactly that. In the refrain, Drake says,
Gotta lay down when you make bed.
referencing the saying, "You made your bed, now lie in it," in other words, accepting the consequences of your actions. He ends the refrain by saying now he's left with 2 options: either get it back in blood and put a bounty on Kendrick's head,
Might put some dollar on the head.
or deal with it on the charts by going back to making hit songs.
Or just turn up the place instead.
The second verse continues the reference to the second verse of Meet the Grams by asking for a new letter to his father.
Please write my father and tell him.
And while Kendrick uses letter to Dennis to say Drake owes him a lot more than he's given him,
I think you should ask for more paper.
Drake flips this to remind him of the level of material success he's reached that any father would be proud of,
I found some fortune and fame.
then going on to reinterpret his accusations as shots at the throne that were only taken because of that success,
They're gonna try and behead me.
with Kendrick having literally spoken on the family name by naming the diss Meet the Grams.
Speak on a family name.
The last response from the songs themselves comes throughout It's Up, saying in the intro that he has real friends in the industry that will stay loyal and help him back up after taking a loss like he did against Kendrick.
I love all my friends, yeah. I get knocked down, they help me rise again.
And then he uses Thug's hook, likely recorded a while ago, to speak on his behalf in a way, basically claiming he doesn't care about Kendrick and everyone else dissing him, with the message being that he's planning to move on by sticking to what he does best. He doubles down on this with a response to Kendrick's repeated claims that he better not step foot in Cali again,
I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga.
by saying he could still go wherever he wants.
We can vacation wherever we want, cause I don't care what none of my ops is.
He starts his next verse taking a shot at Kodak,
Put me across from their section.
who would likely be on Kendrick's side in all of this after his feature on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Drake was spotted at Camp Houston shortly after the beef across from Kodak's section, and in the next line he confirms that this line was about him by referencing one of his biggest hits.
We don't play patty cake, they just be letting us in, we don't do the inspection.
And the strangest response from any of the new releases is definitely this clear shot that 21's manager denied was about Kendrick for some reason,
Made a couple songs, think he hot now. Hit his ass up, he think he pop now.
with the couple songs being Kendrick's disses, and then the reference to Pac and his diss Hit 'Em Up, alluding to the many times Pac was referenced throughout this beef. Drake ends the song with one last diss at A$AP Rocky,
Knocking off the name brand niggas in your cool.
since former Rocky associates like A$AP Ferg recently took the A$AP off of their names on YouTube, and this line references his album Long Live A$AP.
Long live.
But outside of the songs themselves, the hours of studio footage are a way of Drake both trying to refute ghostwriting accusations and proving love and dedication for his craft, with his discipline being something Kendrick challenged on Meet the Grams when he was saying that he would raise Adonis better. And this image on the Plot Twist account could be a soft announcement of a European tour called No One Likes Us, a flip on They Not Like Us, that embraces his outsider and hated status after this